what a show we're going to have. In about 15 minutes, the doorbell's going to ring and we're going to have a live taster. And meanwhile, I'm going to be cooking up this meal. Oh my God, this is going to be incredible. This might be, without a doubt, the best chili con chili ever. The best recipe, the best taster, you name it, it's going to be the best. God bless you. Chili con chili. A big shout out to my friend Rick Daly in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. He too thinks it's going to be the best. So let's see. You be the judge. God bless you. Chili con chili. Let's get started. So this is going to be what we're going to make today. Oh my God, listen to that. Tejano music. Who doesn't love Tejano music? Oh my God. Who is that singing? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's Tejano music. That's all that matters. God bless you. Chili con chili. Let me turn it off so I can think. Oh my goodness. I'm going to add just a little bit of olive oil in this pan right here. And you're probably asking, what kind of olive oil? What kind of olive oil? We're going to have the best chili con chili olive oil. You cannot go wrong with that chili con chili olive oil. That's all I can say. So here we go. We're going to get started right now. Let's see. We got our olive oil on. Oh, what are we making today? Today we're making Enchiladas Suizas. And how do you say that in Spanish? You do it the same way you say it in English. Enchiladas Suizas. That's it. God bless you. Chili con chili. So anyway, so I went ahead and dropped some of this. As you can see, I just put one really small onion. I chopped up a small onion and put it with just a little bit of that olive oil. And so that's going to cook down just a little bit. And so what I'm going to have to do here now, the next thing, wait, hold on one second. Hold on, if I had a spoon, hold on one second. I know that there's got to be. Bingo. So we got the, like you say right here, we got the onions going. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start this. This is made with chicken, and I got a lot of chicken right here. So I chopped up an entire chicken. It's a roasted chicken. So I'm going to hit, but what I'm going to do is just get these onions kind of brown, just for about a minute. I'm going to cook really, really fast because we got to get this done before our taster gets here. And so we're going to go ahead and get that done. We're going to go ahead and do that. But while that's going on, I'm going to go over here at this other pan and I'm going to cook. I'm going to put in just a couple of tablespoons of butter. I'll go ahead and drop my butter in right there. I'll turn the heat on. Let me turn the heat on right here, there. And what I'm going to do while that's cooking, while this is cooking, I'm going to be cooking the stuff that goes over the Enchiladas Suizas. And you're asking, what is the stuff? It's called a sauce. God bless you. Chili con chili. I'm your chef, and I'm bilingual. So if you have any trouble with my English, you're going to really hate my Spanish. God bless you. Chili con chili. Could not get any better. Look at this. That the butter is melting. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start adding some things in here. But right now, I just got to turn these onions around. I got to let them cook probably just for about a minute. All I want them to do is get loosey-goosey. You don't want your onions to turn brown because then you have brown onions. God bless you, chili con chili. So anyway, so we got this going right here. The onions are going. You're asking, what is the next recipe? Once this right here, once this butter melts, then we're going to start diving into the sauce. I'm going to be doing two things at one time. And oh my God, the word of the day, I thought you would never ask. The word of the day is aburrido. I love it. What does that mean, aburrido? That means boring. God bless you, chili con chili. Have you ever heard of such a word? Aburrido. Never heard of that. God bless you. Boring. What is what? The definition of boring is when someone doesn't try different foods. Like this is different. This recipe is going to blow your mind because this is enchilada, but unlike anything you've ever seen. Promise you, you're going to like it. The end result is it tastes incredible. So just chill out when you see the way this thing is cooked. I know it's going to be, people are going to be like, no, that's not how you do it. Trust me, this is how you do it. You're going to love it on chili con. I am so glad to join. Oh my God, a big shout out to all my friends in the Rio Grande Valley. Oh my God, I love that Rio Grande Valley. Cannot go wrong with the Rio Grande Valley. Okay, so we got, the onions are done. And so you're asking, what is the next thing we're going to add? So right now, after the onions are done, it's going to, I'm going to stir in just a bit of garlic. And you're asking some minced garlic. And I just think, just, you know, a couple of, like a tablespoon of minced garlic. So I'm going to go ahead and drop just a dash of that in there. Maybe a little bit more. Well, maybe that's too much. I don't know. That's enough. Hold on one second. Okay, so I got the garlic going. And so now you're asking, I'm just going to let that go for a minute. Just let that go for a minute. Not long at all. There we go. That going. Got my butter going. Once this butter melts, I'm going to drop some flour in there. We're going to go ahead and kind of make like a roux. God bless you. I love saying that. It makes it sound like my wrist now. Oh, I love it. A roux. So anyway, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Just empty that right in there like that. Just get that going a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drop my chicken, all my chicken in there. And that's an entire roasted chicken. Isn't that beautiful? God bless you. Chili con chili. And then you're asking probably, what else do you add with the chicken? Because you know there's got to be more than that. So right now I'm going to add 4 ounces of green peppers. And then I'm going to go ahead and do just like this. They're already diced. Green chilies. Cannot go wrong with the green chili. I'm going to go ahead and drop those in there like that. So then what I'm going to do is just drop about 1/4 of a cup of sour cream. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Oh my God. It does come out so pretty. I'm going to go ahead and put this in. This is probably more than 1/4 of a cup, but the more the merrier. God bless you. Cannot go wrong with the sour cream. We're going to go ahead and put that in there. A little sour cream, a little more sour cream. Okay, there. We'll get that out of the way. Oh my God. This is going to be so good. I gotta tell you, and the smells, oh my God, the smells so wonderful. It's unbelievable. So I'm going to stir the mixture, and then I'm going to add just a little bit of salt and pepper while I'm mixing it. I'll go ahead and just add a little bit of salt, maybe a little more salt. Cannot have enough salt. Then we're going to go ahead and drop some pepper in here. And then while that's cooking, it's got to mix together real good. So I'm going to go ahead and put some pepper in there. And I'm going to keep on mixing it for just a little bit longer. But while that's going on over there, I'm going to go ahead and start my roux, better known as enchilada sauce. Oh, I love it! And how do you say enchilada suiza? In Spanish, enchilada suiza. God bless you, chili con chili. I love that. Exact same thing, English or Spanish. I love that. And I go wrong with the Suiza. Now I love this. I got to dedicate this meal to my friend Sam, who left us a couple years ago. He used to take us. We had a restaurant over here called Sylvia's. Oh, I love it. I can't make that up. That's the name of the restaurant. And later it became Linda's, but they used to serve these enchiladas, and he was crazy for them. And I was too. And so I'm going to go ahead and make my version of them in memory of Sam. So we're going to go ahead and put that over here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start my sauce. I'm going to let this cook down a little bit. I'm going to mix that a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some flour in here, and then I'm going to mix it. But I got to find, hold on one second, and you got to, hold on one second. I know that there's something in here. Oh my God. I just stabbed myself with a knife. Bingo. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take a little bit of this flour right here. I'm going to go ahead and put that in like that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and mix it right in there. I'm going to just go ahead and mix it like there's nothing to it. I'm whisking my flour in there to make sure it doesn't get thick. That's done. Turn down the heat just a little bit. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 cups of milk, and I'm going to go ahead, while that's mixing right there, I'm going to go ahead and mix that flour with the butter. And I'm slowly, as you can see, I'm mixing the milk. 2 cups of milk, real slow. God bless you, chili con chili. And meanwhile, this other stuff should be cooking down or cooking together. Should be all kind of mixing up. I'm trying to do 2 things at one time, but it's okay. It's what I have to do. I'm kind of under the pressure of having a taster. This taster is wonderful. I cannot wait. So exciting. I would call her a firecracker. Ah, I love that. How do you say that in Spanish? Firecracker. She is a firecracker. Oh my God, and a big shout out to all my friends in Nashville. My friend Morelia, she was sick. She went to a Christmas party, or Hanukkah. No, it had to be a Christmas party. Anyway, she went to a Christmas party and drank too much tequila. Ah, I love it, too much tequila. And she'd been sick for about a week, throwing up like a madman. God bless you, chili con chili. Anyway, it's okay. It's all about the Christmas spirit. God bless you. Morelia, Nashville, God bless you. If you don't know her, look her up. She's single. She likes to mingle. Just go to Nashville. Ask for Morelia. That's all you have to do. No phone number, no email address. Just ask anybody on the street. Bam! Morelia. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and keep mixing this up a little bit. I'm going to keep mixing this, my milk. And then you're asking, okay, what do we do now? We've mixed the milk. And so what else are we going to do? I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. You're asking, what kind of salt and pepper? Let me tell you right now. The kind of salt you want to use is this right here, garlic salt. Just a dash of garlic salt. So I'm going to put a little garlic salt in there. Maybe just a little bit of pepper. And then we'll keep moving this around just a little bit. We want this to kind of thicken just a little bit. Kind of get it to get a little bit of thicken. So while that's trying to thicken, I got to tell you there's something else we're going to have to add to this. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it up right now. And we're going to add some cream cheese. And you're asking how much cream cheese? Just about like, I don't know, this much right here. But we got to make sure this gets thicker first. We'll go ahead and drop that in there like that. We'll add the cream cheese. Oh my God, is this good or what? I cannot believe it. Oh my God, it's got so much stuff to talk about. This last weekend, here in South Texas, we live here in Corpus Christi. Oh, Casa de Selena, God bless you, Chili con Chili. Anyway, so they had a big dance in Robstown with that, who is that was playing? That David Lee Garza, Los Musicales. Oh, I love it. With that Cesar Martinez, the lead singer. Oh my God, he's gonna be on Chili con Chili one of these days. I don't know how it's going to happen, but we're going to have him here. He's a singing fool. That's what I always say. He's a singing fool. God bless you. Cannot go wrong with that David Lee Garza. Oh, my God. I love that Tejano music. You cannot go wrong with that Tejano music. And then a big shout out. Let me think what else happened. Oh, yeah, we went to Port Aransas, had a big meal last night. Oh, my God, you can't go wrong with that. Port Aransas, Texas. It reminds me of Puerto Vallarta in a way. If your eyes are closed, God bless you, Chili con Chili. But they do have some great restaurants, and that's what reminded me of Puerto Vallarta. Man, what's good restaurants over there. Probably the best restaurants in South Texas of all things. God bless you. Chili con Chili. Okay, hold on one second. I got some cream cheese on my glasses. I'm back. So we're going to go ahead and mix this and try to get this going just a little bit thicker. Right here. We don't want it lumpy. So we're going to get that. Just keep stirring it until it gets thicker. And it is getting thicker, by the way. So this kind of has all come together. So now what we're going to do here, while that is trying to get thicker, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a sheet right here. And I'm going to go ahead and spray some of this stuff right here. And put that right there. And what we're going to do now is we're going to start filling our tortillas. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking it has to be flour tortillas. Believe it or not, this recipe calls for flour tortillas, not corn tortillas. You're thinking corn tortillas, but actually this has flour tortillas. God, I'm getting stuff everywhere. So anyway, so this is getting thicker, slowly but surely. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take these right here and start filling them up. And then once these are filled up, then I'm going to pour the thick sauce over it. We're going to put this like this right here. I'm going to take one of these big flour tortillas. These aren't the little junior size. These are the big ones. Oh my God, what else do we have to talk about? Oh, big shout out to Eric Hogan. Oh, I love it. Eric Hogan, he's in Washington, D.C. He just graduated yesterday. He got his master's degree from the Lyndon LBJ School of something. I don't know what it is, but it's a big deal. They picked like just a few kids from all over the world, and somehow or another he got picked. And so, anyway, he graduated. A big shout out to Eric Hogan. He's been on the Chili con Chili at least 17 or 18 times. God bless you, Chili con Chili. Every time he'd run for office, I would have him on there. I don't usually like politicians on the office, but the ones that get on there are my friends. And, you know, some people just need an extra little push. And so going on Chili con Chili usually is a deal breaker. I don't know if that means anything, but that means you usually win. If you're on Chili con Chili, you're going to win. Everybody this year, well, there was nobody on this year. They had that young man that was running for city council. He was on. He did great. And who else did I have? Oh my God, I just had a lot of people on. I can't remember. But anyway, let's get back to Chili con Chili. So what we're doing now is we're going to continue to make our roux. We just want this to thicken just a little bit more. Okay, Okay, I'm going to go ahead and keep filling these flour tortillas. Like that. You see how thick those are? And those are full. Oh my God, it's so good. Then what we do is we turn them upside down and put them that way, just like that, where the seal is down like that. Obviously, I'm just going to make one more. I think I only have room for one more. And then I'm going to pour the sauce over the top of it. Oh my God, does that sound good or what? Let me do it right now. Let me do this right here. And do this one right here. And put this right here. Oh my God, there's a doorbell. Oh my God, it's our taster. Can you believe it? Our taster is here. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't stand myself. Finally, we get a taster. Oh my God. This is so exciting. Let's see who it is. Oh my God. Oh, it's SYLVIA Campos. Woo! Come on in, SYLVIA.
Oh my
Look at her.
God.
Oh my God. Look at
I
SYLVIA
made it.
Campos. And SYLVIA speaks Spanish, correct?
Sí, puedo hablar el español.
Vale, perfecto.
Perfecto, como tú.
Ándale. I love it. Almost as good as me. We're gonna talk. We're gonna be here for a while, but we're gonna talk. She's gonna talk a little bit in Spanish, and she's gonna tell people why to come to Corpus Christi. I have a lot of people in Mexico that watch this show.
Ah, qué bueno.
And so I want you to tell them in Spanish, why should they come? We're going to talk more about, what's going on. She's running for city council. She's in a runoff. This is a big deal. This is it. This week. This is all it takes. And so we're going to be talking about that. We're going to talk about, and correct me if I'm wrong, somebody told me that you had 13 brothers and sisters.
Yes, boy, you do
Did you
your
hear
homework.
that? I know, I did.
13, no más.
I love it. Okay, so what we're making here is Enchiladas Suizas.
Suiza.
Are you familiar with them?
No, ¿qué es
Yeah,
eso?
that's different. You use flour tortillas. It's chicken. It's kind of like a poor man's version of green enchiladas. And this is the sauce I made right here. I'm going to pour the sauce over here. Of course, I already have some already made, so
Yeah.
okay.
Oh my
So I'm going to go ahead and put this over.
Matt, that looks awesome.
That goes over like that. And then that's pretty much done. Now I'm going to go over and you use Swiss cheese. That's why they call it Suiza. And Swiss cheese is something that's usually used not on this type of food, but it's just totally different. It makes everything, I think, a lot better. And it just has a lot of flavor. And actually, like I say, I have one that's already made. I'm going to pull it out of the oven. And we're going to try it. And we're going to learn everything. And do you like black olives?
I do like black olives.
I'm going to go ahead and put these on the top.
So how do you decide what you're going to fix every Sunday?
Every Sunday? I have no idea.
Really? You just like, hey, whatever I have in my refrigerator?
No, I wish. No. I just try to come up with something different. And it has to be something fast. It's only in 15 minutes. So that's the deal. I mean, if I can't put it together in 15 minutes, because everybody tells me, make tamales, make menudo, make some barbacoa. I mean, hello, that's if I have a day and a half, So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set this in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes. And as luck would have it, I have one that's already made. I don't think it's even that long. I made it.
Oh, I can smell it.
But it looks wonderful. And it is going to be wonderful. And we're going to open it up right now. And everything about SYLVIA Campos. I call her, she's a firecracker. That's a compliment. But somebody else, you were telling me the other day you had another nickname. It wasn't Chili, it was something. That somebody had called you.
Well, Chiva.
Chiva! Oh, I love that! That used to be my nickname. God bless you, Chili con Chili.
Oh, look at that.
Here we go.
Yeah, my father used to call me Chiva.
I love that. That is
yeah,
cute.
but there's also the Indian guy from India.
Yeah.
Chiva.
Yeah, absolutely.
Destroyer. And I'm not a destroyer,
No,
but anyway.
No, but I love that. Chiva. And there we are. There we have it.
Mira.
Enchiladas Suizas. Oh my God.
Beautiful.
Does not get any better than that.
Look at that.
Does not get any better than that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to seat SYLVIA Campos over here at the dining room table. And today is the first day I have somebody helping me with my social media. And so today I have a new setup over here where the camera is going to include me and you while we're asking questions. So I don't have to hold it and I'm not shaking. It's going to be a little professional. A little more professional. Because I had SYLVIA, and I thought I have to up my game. God bless you, Chili Coach. So I'm going to go walk you over here. I'm going to sit you down.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do, I'm going to sit you down, and I'm going to bring you your food. Sit right there in the blue chair.
Okay.
And what do you want to drink? I have a tea I have a Topo Chica.
Topo Chico.
Topo Chico. I knew it.
I
love it. Okay, here we go. I'll go ahead and
I love your plates, Matt. Mira.
You're welcome.
Beautiful green plate.
Puro Mexico.
Hijo. I love your plate.
There you go. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and fix her plate. I'm going to take it to her. She's going to start eating a little SYLVIA CAMPOS in the house. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I can't stand myself. God. We got to get her elected. She only has 4 more days. We got to get her elected. We're going to talk about it. Trust me, if you live in her district, even if you don't, you're going to just come in town. You're going to want to vote for her. She's wonderful. Yes. You're going to have it. I'm going to get her plate. She's going to start eating just a little bit while I go get the camera, and I'm going to set it up in this new setup that we have. We're going to see how it turns out. God bless you, Chili con Chili. Thank you for watching Chili con Chili. And don't forget to share this on your Facebook and like me on your Facebook. And if you want, you can private message me, and I'll send you a bumper sticker. God bless you, Chili con Chili. Yeah, send me your address. Yeah, that's yours right there.
Okay,
yeah, that's a parting gift. God bless you. And that's what you're going to get. So please call me. And a big shout out to everybody. God bless you. Let's get her served. And let's talk everything SYLVIA CAMPOS.
Ándale. Okay, here you go.
I'm going to go ahead and hold on 1 second.
I just want to say hello also from Alice Hawkins. She says she would love to always watch your shows, Matt, but the 7 o'clock is an issue for her. But the good thing is, you can be seen on another time, right? They can still see
anytime. You can go to my Facebook and watch it anytime. Anytime. I'm just live at 7 o'clock Central Time here in the United States.
That's awesome. So that's what she said too. So thank God you do that for everyone.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. Tell her just to go to Chili con Chili and check me out. Okay, there you go. That's it. Her Enchiladas Suizas. We're going to go try it out. She's going to try it. And I'm going to let her take a few bites before I try to rig up this new camera. Stay with us. It's going to get better, I promise. God bless you. Chili con Chili.
Enchiladas Suizas. Okay. Okay, and one thing I have to tell you, Matt. I'm not a poker face, whatever.
Yeah. Absolutely.
If it's good, you'll know it. If
God
it's
bless
not,
you. That's what I want.
Okay.
Well, trust me.
Okay.
I don't want you to hold back for nothing.
I don't hold back.
Yeah, don't pull it. Don't
tell everybody the truth.
Absolutely. Here we go.
I don't know how to do that.
Absolutely.
I don't know how to play that game.
So we're gonna try to. Let's see.
Bien refresco, con Topo Chico.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I'm setting this up. Is it still on?
I think so. This looks superb.
Okay, let's see here. Yes, you're still on. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Can you see this now?
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, but you're sideways.
Yeah, no, here we go.
Oh, yeah. Okay, can you see my big earrings?
What did they say?
Vote.
All right, I love that.
Yeah, it was the day that Bethel was here at the county courthouse.
Perfect. Okay.
So
I'm gonna come over here next to you so when we talk, they can see both. Here's the path. Scoot over just a little bit. There you go.
oh, wait.
No, that's good. Here we go. There we go. A little bit crooked, but it's okay. Hold on. This is new technology. Here we go.
There we go.
That should be perfect right there. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
All right. So
Help yourself.
here we go, people. Okay.
Yes.
This is what it looks like.
Oh, it looks that way. Okay. We're gonna go back over here. Let's try this. Now, how's that? Is that better?
It's
Okay.
crooked.
Okay.
There you go.
See?
Underlay. All right. Okay, go for it.
Okay.
She's a taster.
Yes, I
SYLVIA CAMPOS in the house. Precinct 2. She's running for city council here in Corpus
and
Christi.
you live in my district.
I know I do. That's why I have 2 of your signs in my yard.
Okay.
God bless you.
God bless you. Hey, it took a while for you to put up signs. You don't do it for everyone, right, Matt? You don't put up signs.
Well,
for
what
everyone.
happens is that I have so many people knocking on my door.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, right. Look at there. Probably different. A little different, though. Right? Doesn't taste like a regular
No, it's
enchilada.
good. It's so cheesy.
Okay, good.
Oh
Cheesy,
my
I
God.
love that. That's what I wanted.
Oh my God. Let me taste this with the
Black olive.
black olives. Look.
Look at
Is it?
there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. The best.
Do you like it really?
I do.
Okay, good. I'm happy. I'm glad you. Okay, keep eating. I'm gonna start firing questions at you.
Okay.
Okay, SYLVIA Campos. You've always been involved in the community. For always, you're involved. Whether it be one organization of you served on a lot of different boards, on a lot of city committees.
Yeah.
Correct.
I served on the Park and Recreation
Which
for
is wonderful.
6 years,
Good.
and then they didn't know what to do with me because I got on because of the trees. I love trees, guys.
Okay.
What Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought non-controversial,
Right.
but
Right.
evidently it's wrong because it has to do with an ordinance. And so now, so I served another 2 years with the tree advisory, and the main reason that I got on that board was because I thought a city this size deserves an urban forester.
In Corpus Christi, for those watching that don't know, is population 300,000 plus,
Yeah.
and we live right on the Gulf of Mexico, in between San Antonio and the Rio Grande Valley, or Mexico.
But
So,
if you go down to the valley or even in Rockport,
yeah, a lot of trees.
a lot of trees, and it's because they have what is called a Tree City USA, and that's one of the things that you can get if you have an urban forester. So that would be a nice goal for us.
Absolutely.
But
Basically, is it just getting more trees?
it's providing an ordinance, making sure that when development is going on, certain vegetation is there, certain
Good.
amount of trees.
And they do that in other cities.
They do. It's
Yeah.
common sense. Like
Right.
San Antonio has
Yeah.
it.
They have it in
Houston
Rio
has
Grande Valley
it.
also.
Yeah.
No.
So,
Well, that's good. I like that. It's a good thing. That's
Yeah.
not controversial.
well, it can be with developers if they don't want to like include trees.
No, I understand. No, I
And
understand.
it goes into the parking lots, like. But I feel like it's a win-win.
Absolutely.
Because you might lose a parking
Yeah.
spot, but you gain this,
If you ever go to
beautiful-
Rockport, Texas, enter HEBs, they have trees throughout the parking lot.
Yeah.
And at night, they're uplit, and it's absolutely beautiful. And everybody talks about their favorite grocery store. In South Texas, we have HEBs, and there's some that are just, and most of them are pretty, but those trees are an added touch. Okay, you served on that board. So you have run, now correct me if I'm wrong, have you run for city council before, or is this your first time?
Third time.
Okay, third time. And I remember because the last time and you didn't, I'm not gonna say you lost, but you were friendly with the guy that you were running against. So I always thought that was so cool. Y'all were like friends.
No, I actually.
And y'all still are friends.
We're still friends. I told him. I said I even voted for you, Ben.
Yeah.
He's also the same name as my son, so I just felt like he was my son. But
Right.
but he is a very nice man. As a
Sure.
matter of fact, he would say he's Mr. Friendly, right? Or-
Sure.
But I just thought that we needed more than just friendly in the neighborhood. When it came to our streets, I thought he could be a bit more aggressive in getting our residential streets. So anyway, but yes, we always remain friendly towards one another. As a matter of fact, he's the one that encouraged me
To run.
to run.
See, there you go. That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
So
And then the last time you just lost, you got in a runoff with him, and you only lost by a couple of
500
500 votes. Okay. Well, this time you got in a runoff, and you were just
under 200.
under 200.
Yeah.
So that number thing is working in your favor.
It is.
Well, good. And you know what I admire you is that you don't give up. You know, a lot of these people that run for office, they kind of run and go away.
Yeah.
But I think they should. I think they should keep on, because obviously you're running because you're passionate for your community, right? Is that the bottom line?
Matt, it's the same thing. It's like you. I mean, even if you were to have advertisers or not have advertisers, you do it because you love what you do. I mean,
Right.
it shows in your food and your preparation. You're gonna do it. Yes, you would like to, receive some reimbursement or maybe some advertisers. I don't know if you're looking for any, but hopefully he'll have some.
I can't. I'm on Facebook. They don't let you advertise, but it's okay.
Oh, well.
But I got some big plans. I'm working on some stuff right now.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Big
So,
time.
so anyway, the main thing is that once you believe in something, like let's say in your community,
Sure.
you want to stand up for your bays, your streets, your
Yes.
sidewalks,
Yes.
and you start to put two and two together. It's like why have we been like so neglected for decades?
Right.
And then you find the connection, man.
Yeah.
And that's what happened to me. when I ran the first time, I was like, well, how can we be like short in money? We were $20 million short. And I'm like, wow. We've got the port, we've got all these refineries,
Right.
we've got, and then that's when I discovered that they didn't pay their fair share of taxes. So that got me to thinking, I'm like, well, when did that start? Well, it's sort of like correlation with our streets. We neglected our streets.
Yeah.
And I think that had to do with not having the money.
Correct.
So that's one of the main reasons that I'm running. And the other is, nobody wants to talk about it, but it's the desalination.
Yeah.
And,
well, you know, there's a lot to talk about there. It's such a broad subject. I mean, you got two entities, the Port of Corpus Christi and the city, and they're both, you know, I don't know if they're not working together, they're fighting, they're trying to do their own thing. But that's another reason I'm glad that you're running, because you need somebody that has a different point of view. You cannot have a city council or a board of directors where everybody is saying yes to everything. You have to have, what makes it a democracy is, you know, it's like a lot of people get mad at me because I always say, I love the fact that there's Republicans and Democrats.
I agree.
We need that. Checks and balance.
I agree.
And that's what I see you as, our checks and balance. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's healthy. You're not going to make a scene. You're not going to use bad language.
No.
You're going to do everything.
No.
But you have, you know, you have an agenda. And also, you're doing it for your constituents. There's a lot of your constituents that wants to hear you speak up on these subjects. And so I think it's great. And I don't think you're backing down. You are who you are, and you're not trying to be somebody you're not.
Matt, you know what? People will respect you for being authentic. And
Yeah.
that's why I love you.
Oh,
You're
God bless
real.
you. God bless you.
And you know what we're talking about. You can spot out a fake person
Yeah.
a mile away.
Yeah.
And how long have you known me?
Forever.
I've been
Ever. Forever.
block walking
Yeah.
and just
But my first thought about when I think of SYLVIA Campos is involvement.
yeah.
You know, and way more involved than me. I mean, I
Yeah.
used to back in the day be really involved, and over the years, but you get more and more involved. I get less and less, and you get more, but that's a good thing.
Yeah,
you
but-
know. And people are going to talk. I mean, I don't care if you do right or wrong. People are going to talk. But look, Sylvia, if they're not talking, then you're not doing anything.
I
Right.
agree.
Yeah.
There was this lady that said this like a long time ago, and she said, "Honey, if they're not talking about you, you ain't living."
That's right.
And that's so true.
No,
You know,
it
we
is.
worry about people that talk about us, this and that.
You can't.
Hey, they're always going to be talking
Always.
about you. So,
Always.
you know, you're not going to satisfy everyone.
No.
So you might as well do the right thing.
Correct.
You know, for the
Right.
right reasons.
Right.
And stand up. I mean, you know, I'm already a little, you know, I'm Medicare age already.
That's
so,
great.
when I get in there and,
Yeah.
you know, with God's help and your help,
Right.
when I get in there, I don't think I'm going to be easily influenced. And that's probably what scares them, Matt.
Yeah.
That, you know, I'm not.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
and you say that, but it's the same thing. If they bring you something that is good,
Not yet.
you know, you're gonna acknowledge the
I'm
fact
gonna
that it's
look.
good.
I'm gonna look at the
Yeah,
facts.
yeah, but don't try to pull one over you.
No,
You know?
and I'm gonna see. Okay, how does it serve the public?
Correct.
Is it good?
How about
for
your
the
constituent?
community?
How about
Yeah.
how about your precinct?
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, Matt, would you have liked to have had a say in a $500 million deal? You know, with the desalination. I would have. I mean, $500 million, and for the community not to have a vote on
Yeah.
that is wrong.
I think what they're going to have to do is break it up a little bit if they go forward, and they're going to, some of that people are going to have to vote on. Maybe not the whole shebang, but somehow or another. Years ago, they did a thing where they wanted to put together a park called Destination Bayfront.
Oh, yeah.
And they were hell-bent on putting in that park.
I
They
remember.
didn't have the money to maintain it. This police didn't have the security force to secure it, and it was very, very not well done. Well, guess what?
My opponent was on that one.
Oh, I know
Anyway,
that.
go
I know
ahead.
that. I know that. But that's not why I'm bringing it up.
No,
What I'm
but
bringing
go
it
ahead.
up is that they allowed people to vote, and they thought it was a slam dunk, and the majority of people voted against it.
I know.
The majority of people
Good.
voted against
I
it.
know.
But not because it was a bad idea.
No.
But it just at the end of the day they didn't
was
see
too much
that
money,
it
yeah.
was too much money. Their due diligence weren't done, and there was
Yeah.
too many questions that weren't being answered.
Yeah.
And when you talk about something like a big project like desal, there's nothing wrong with breaking it up and
Right.
letting the citizens vote.
Right.
I understand they want citizens to come talk at city council. I get it. but let the people vote for more and more things.
That's all we're saying.
Because we vote a lot of bonds in
We do.
that I think will never pass, and people are in favor of them.
Right.
So if they're confident of something, let the people vote. And that should be, I'm hoping, something you'll speak up about and push them to get the people to vote.
I agree. That's all we want. You know,
Right.
we just want transparency. We just want, if the people want this, let us vote
Yes,
on
yeah,
it,
yeah,
right?
absolutely.
We have the pros and the cons.
Right.
But back to that Bayfront destination, you know, at the end, it's sort of like it kind of happened organically, right?
Well, over
the-
time,
over
they did
time.
it, and they did it with their budget, and they did
Uh-huh.
it the right way.
Yeah.
And so it did.
It
Like you
did
say, it did
kinda
work out. It did work out.
it kinda
But I
worked
just
out,
think
but-
that whole idea of throwing something together
Yeah.
so fast, it's so expensive,
Yeah.
and it's not well thought out. I think some things that happen organically are just actually better.
Yeah,
They're
you know,
better
talk
things.
about organically. I love the Dia de los Muertos. I know that you're a big fan of Dia de
Okay.
los Muertos.
Yes.
But that's one of like our biggest assets that we
Absolutely.
have in Corpus Christi, and
Yes.
that started organically.
Yeah.
You know, the jazz festival, same
Yes.
thing.
No.
So if we just kind of like let people sort of work things out,
Right,
I
be
mean,
part of it.
and be part of it,
Yes.
then you know it just starts to grow. I remember that one year too that the city wanted to charge jazz festival.
Correct.
I don't know, like $75,000
Right.
for security.
Right.
Well, people started getting upset. They started calling the mayor. They
Right.
called the chief of police. Well, guess what? They
Worked it out.
They worked it out.
Yeah.
So,
No. I'm with you. And I want you to be the voice, and I know you will. I'm preaching to the choir, but I'm so happy for you. So happy that you're running. So I want you to tell everybody now. The majority of our people are from Mexico that watch the show. There's a lot from the Rio Grande Valley. I got some Chicago, New York. But if you live here in Corpus and you live in this precinct, tell them how to vote, when to vote, and where.
okay, thank you so much, Matt. The sad thing is that we've had like low turnouts because it's a runoff. The election day is actually on December the 13th, but we don't want to wait, okay? We know that we win in the early vote. So the early voting is going to continue tomorrow, Monday, until Friday, and it'll be from 7 to 7. And we'll have, we've got some places where you can go vote at the courthouse, at the Deaf and Hard of Hearing, at the Old Carroll High School place. We also have the Greenwood Senior Center. We have also the University and Hilltop. So you should be able to find a place that, you know, we don't have as many places as we normally do.
I understand.
But the good thing is that it's going to be from 7 to 7, and these are called voting centers, so you can vote anywhere.
Beautiful.
And just in case you don't know what district you're in, just think about this. Okay, District 2 did get changed, remapped. And so now District 2 goes like from the university, and it comes down Ocean Drive, this side of Alameda. They call it the Bay Side. And then we're gonna go and take it around Airline to Padre Staples Mall. And then we're gonna go down McCardle. And then it's gonna go like all the way down to like Castores, and then it goes down like by Tarleton. So let's talk about like the HEBs that's around our district. I talk about like Tarleton and Port, that neighborhood, that's District 2. The neighborhood around Castores HEB, all that is District 2. The HEB around Alameda and Texan, that's District 2. And then now it's the new one, which is to me the best one, the Roberts. Do you go to the one on?
No.
You don't shop at
No, because
Roberts?
everybody wants to take pictures with me, and they.
I
don't go. I go to my stores. I like to be with my people.
I want to go in disguise,
I'm the-
incognito.
I'm the.
Nobody recognizes me.
Exactly.
Okay,
But
so
anyway, but
yeah,
so there's a lot of choices.
Yeah.
That's a lot of choices.
yeah. So anyway, it's a big area. We want to make sure that our people come out, meaning people that care about their residential streets or sidewalks. I don't know about you, but you tell me, have you ever called the city and found out when your street is going to be on the list? I have. And you know what they do? They start fumbling around, they start looking, and they're like, oh, it's code this or code that. Whatever code it is, I just want to know what year my street will be fixed. And that's what I'm going to be fighting for, transparency. I want all our streets listed, okay? And I want to know when each street will be fixed. So,
Beautiful. Yeah, no. It's
Simple.
Just, it's simple.
Simple.
Yeah, why is it, that should not be difficult.
That should not be difficult.
Make it keep it simple for the people.
Yes.
That's I mean, that is absolutely the route to go. Let's talk real briefly about your family. You're from Corpus Christi?
Yes, born and raised.
And 13 brothers and sisters. I love that.
Yeah, we actually grew up in the Wiggins Projects. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that. It's behind Memorial Hospital. Yeah, and we moved into the district by Moody High School. That was, as a matter of fact, we had an opportunity, Matt, to move to Del Mar Street because it was like, I don't know, 1965. But my mother refused to move there because why? There were no Mexicanos. As a matter of fact, I think they had just stopped, you know, the redlining. Yeah. And sure enough, there wasn't. But we could have been on Del Mar. Yeah. Del Mar. I mean, that's just like, wow. Yeah. Anyway.
I understand.
Yeah, so we have you know, I've lost my sister and 2 sisters and now a brother. So, you know, we're still here. We're 10 of us.
Good.
And we're all hardworking people.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have always just been in the background, Matt. We've always not really looked for attention or anything like that. So that's who I am. I really do not seek attention, but when you see the injustice and once you know what's going on, it's like you can't turn your back. Right. It's like voting is not enough anymore. You have to get more. You have to get more involved.
Correct.
Yeah, but anyway, back to my family. I've got my sisters that live in my district. I've got my sister Dora. I've got my sister Yolanda, actually, that lives over there by Lantana. My brother that lives over here in Johanna, District 3. So, you know, we cover 1, 2, and 3.
Beautiful.
So those are the districts that the Campos family clan cover.
Beautiful.
So,
beautiful, beautiful. And español.
Español. Bueno, cuando estábamos todos en la casa, no los dejaban de hablar el inglés porque en la escuela no los dejaban hablar el español. So, yo me creo tengo una historia triste de mi hermano más mayor, que lo que pasó es que cuando él fue para la escuela de chico y no pudo decir que necesitaba que ir al baño, y es verdad, y no es el único, y pues tuvo un accidente porque no pudo hablar el inglés. Pues es cuando comenzó mi papá a decirle, you know, please, you know, may I use the restroom.
Sí.
Y nunca se lo olvidó, pero como quiera mis padres, especially my mother, ella dijo que ella nunca iba a aprender en inglés, que por eso ella tuvo 13 hijos, sí. Porque para tener interpreters, you know. Sí. So ella nunca se enseñó a hablar en inglés y así no se quedó y murió a 96 años. Beautiful. So she stuck to her guns.
Sure.
We appreciated our culture. We still do, thank God. And yeah, so.
Well, in Spanish, we have a lot of people viewing from Mexico that don't know English. Of course, I'm bilingual, but can you just give them some encouragement to come to Corpus Christi? Tell them not because you're a political candidate, but because you're from the city, you love the city, what the city has to offer. I always say we're the home of Selena because every time that Freddie, the producer, and I go to Mexico, we say Corpus Christi, the first thing out of their mouth is Selena. So, and we're blessed to have her and her museum. Her family is still here, but tell them more about Corpus Christi and Espanol for people that want to come from Mexico.
Oh, okay. You know, last year I was lucky enough to go to Mexico City and San Miguel. And Matt is right. When I would say that I was from Corpus Christi, everybody didn't know about Selena. But what makes Corpus Christi special is our bay. We've got 3 beaches. We've got North Beach, and we have McGee Beach, and we have Padre Island. We've got 3 to choose from. I probably live about maybe 10, 15 minutes away from McGee Beach. It's a sweet little beach. As a matter of fact, I always thought that was Padre Island until, you know, I got a little bit older. But we also have like, you know, our Cold Park area, and we've got some really wonderful people. I mean, we've got, I don't know how many taquerias and just beautiful, beautiful people. We have the heritage homes by the American Bank Center. They're these older homes. We also have now downtown. I love downtown.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's
Beautiful.
lighted up.
Very nice.
Yeah, we've got like now all these really cool flowers, las flores.
Real nice.
It's you know, es como que vinieron para atrás en el tiempo cuando todos se conocían, todos sabían qué era su nombre. Todos están bien amables y les invito que vengan para Corpus y se tengan un buen tiempo. Visite a Matt o yo, Silvia Campos. Me pueden llamar, en verdad, llámenme. Y o si no se pueden quedar conmigo, pues les mando a Matt. But anyway, we have you need to come. Because you know what? I tell people, the people that come to Corpus, it's not by accident. You have to be invited.
Yes.
Les estamos invitando. Que vengan. Vengan para Corpus, okay? We also have the Lexington. We have the aquarium. ¿Qué más?
Yes, the art museum.
The Heart Museum.
Everything.
The Cold Park.
Cold Park Pier.
Mm-hmm.
Padre Island.
Yeah.
There's so much. There's just a lot, especially if you love water.
Yes, and then you can walk the bayfront. Oh man, you should see everybody walking the bayfront.
Beautiful. A marina.
Yes, and then we have parks. You know how some cities along the bay, like all the coast is taken up y no tienen, you know, como mirar el agua. Pues aquí sí tenemos parques.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's broken up.
It's broken up. We have Ropes Park, Swatner Park,
all the way down Ocean Drive.
Ponish Park. We have like several parks.
Beautiful.
So you can park and you can see the bay.
Yeah.
And you can sit and meditate,
Sit in the
pueden
sun.
rezar,
Yoga.
do
Everything.
yoga.
No, it's perfect. It's beautiful.
It is.
Well, this is wonderful. I cannot thank you enough, SYLVIA Campos. It means a lot to me for you to be here on Chili con Chili. And thank you for speaking Espanol for all my friends in Mexico. We have a lot of viewers in Mexico, and we're so glad for them. I love Mexico. I can't say that
I
enough.
can tell. Can you tell he loves Mexico?
Oh my God.
Oh,
I love Mexico.
Hey.
Viva Mexico.
Have you ever done a tour of your home? Because it is gorgeous.
No, she's
Okay, you know what? Go to his restroom. My God, it's adorable. I love it. I love it. The tile, blue tile.
I appreciate it. Thank
Yes,
you
I
so
do.
much, Sylvia. I appreciate it. And, you know, I hope this worked out. This is the first time we've done it this way. We're going to make some changes, and it's going to get a little bit better. But I'm glad you were with me. Patience, I'm glad you liked the food.
I love it.
Enjoyed that. And I want to thank everybody for watching Chili con Chili. Would you push the like button or push the share button? You can share this program on your Facebook page.
I know.
All you do is push the share program. If you want to follow me, all you have to do is push the follow button. And then that way I'll pop up. And then if you want a bumper sticker, just private message me. If you want a t-shirt, go on my website, chiliconchili.com. You can buy them online. But if you want a bumper sticker, you get one for free. Take a picture of it on your car and send it to me, and I'll put it on our Chili con Chili media site. Isn't that wonderful? You know, every week when I do the show, I have to big shout out to my friend Sam, who passed away a few years ago. He started the show with me. Yeah. And everybody just loves Sam, and we love him, and we think about him every day. And so every week we honor Sam by a big shout out because he watches us in heaven.
Oh.
God bless you, Sam.
God bless you, Sam.
And then a big shout out to Freddie, the producer. Without Freddie, the producer, there would be no Chili con Chili. And Freddie's with Domingo Pena Productions. And once a week he picks out a bandana, and I call him the producer. God bless you, Chili con Chili. I am so glad y'all joined me and SYLVIA Campos. If you're in Corpus, vote for SYLVIA Campos. Oh my God. And if she wins, which she will win,
Yes.
I'm going to have you back on,
Okay.
and we're going to talk about everything.
All
I mean,
right.
We can talk about more once you're elected. Right now, we can't talk about a lot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying.
I know.
That's all good, but what I'm going to do a big shout out. This is where I end my show, and I'm bilingual, and so I end the show by saying goodbye in Spanish, and you do that by saying adios. Did you know that?
Adios.
Okay, so we're going to
Goodbye.
take off right now. We're going to say adios.
Adios.